Aquarius, hello. Welcome to your November 2025 monthly reading. This is a general reading, Aquarius. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you. You can always check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or you can book a private reading with me through my website, which is linked down below in the description box. So Aquarius, we're going to be doing a general overview of the month for you. We're going to pull some oracles. We are going to look into your love life, and then at the end we'll do all the signs, their sign, how they feel, and then we will do a hidden truth oracle for all of these signs as well. So what is my Aqua's overall energy in November? What's happening for my Aquarius collective? Beautiful, Aquarius. Love this energy for you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, this is very positive energy, especially for your money, Aquarius. If you guys are like a business owner, oops, I just knocked my tripod over. If you guys are like a business owner of any kind, or you're self-employed, your business is looking really, really good in November here. It looks like with this energy, you're definitely going to see an increase in your finances. You're definitely going to see an increase in clients and profits, okay? A lot of energy surrounding financial success here, Aquarius. Now, even if you're not self-employed, this is generally a good card regarding your money and your financial situation, Aquarius. So, with all that being said, do not forget to reward yourself for all your financial success, Aquarius, okay? You've been working very hard, and make sure you don't overwork yourself, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles comes just after the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles can be a little bit of a workaholic energy. Now, as we know, the 9 is like, the next card up is the 10, right? So you are like so close to reaching that level of success, Aquarius, that you've been chasing after. You're like almost there, and I love that for you, Aquarius. I feel like you guys are focused on yourself, focused on the single life. You know, there's a lot of like self-love, self-care energy surrounding this card as well. So the card says, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. We always cherish our time alone as Aquarius, though, don't we? All right, let's see what your biggest block is in November. The 8 of Spring. Okay, so that's what I thought. I was getting this energy that you guys were like overworking yourself a little bit. And I mean, you know, with that being in the 9 energy, like 9 can sometimes be a little bit of a struggle energy because you're like 90% of the way, you're so close to where you want to be. You need to give it that little push to get to the 10, right? But with the 8 of Wands being here, yes, there's lots of progress being made this month, Aquarius. However, there's lots of stress in this energy as well, okay? There could be a lot of unexpected energy showing up for you. You know, the card says sudden events or changes. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. And having to just be able to multitask through all of this energy, Aquarius. So it looks like so far November is going to be quite a busy month for you, more or less in like the physical, mundane kind of world. I feel like, you know, there's a lot of communication as well. So like communicating with clients, answering emails, communicating with people, signing contracts, you know, stuff like that. So Aquarius, like this is a really good energy, but just don't burn yourself out. That's the trick. Don't burn yourself out. Because you only got so much energy in a day. And I feel that you guys are very motivated, and you're motivated because you're getting so close to reaching that goal of yours, okay? But again, you're not going to reach it if you burn yourself out. So make sure that you don't overwork yourself here, my beautiful Aquarius collective. Let's see what you need to let go of. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. There might be people around you, Aquarius, who are exhibiting jealousy, envy, okay? because you have just come so far. You know, Aquarius, not everybody can come with you into this new stage in your life. You're leveling up. You're very clearly leveling up here. And, lots of people are not going to be able to come with you when you level up. That you may have to change the people that you surround yourself with in these next coming months, Aquarius, because, not everyone's going to be happy for you. Okay. Sometimes, people, they want you to stay where you are. They want you to stay where they are because that's the version of you that they're comfortable with. But you are elevating. You are literally elevating, Aquarius. So like some people are not going to elevate with you. And so, it's actually doing damage to yourself to remain around people that are not leveling up. When you start to level up, you realize that you need to change your circle. So yes, there are people around you, Aquarius, that you may need to be letting go of or like changing your circle this month. In fact, yes, because they are kind of jealous here. The card says, believe in yourself, wonderful people that want to help you, maintain a balance between work and home life. Now, I know the card says wonderful people that want to help you, but I'm also an intuitive reader, and I'm just going off of what my intuition is telling me. And the Queen of Wands can be known to be a little envious and jealous sometimes, okay? So there's people out here, Aquarius, that are going to pretend to want to help you, but they do not necessarily have your best interests in mind. So just, always be using that discernment, Aquarius. All right. Let's see what you need to focus on. I feel like you guys are going, again, you're leveling up. You're going through like a major glow up this month. I love this. We have the Princess of Summer. So this is the Page of Cups. Okay. New offers coming in for you as well, Aquarius. The card says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So again, focusing on the friendships that lift you up, the friendships that actually support you, the people in your life that actually support you, rather than the people who just want to bring you down or keep you at the level that they're comfortable with, right? You do have good people who want to help you, and you do have good people who want to see you succeed, Aquarius. So your job this month is to discern between the two of those things, okay? Now, there could be a new relationship starting for you guys as well. Again, with that 8 of Wands showing up, there's a lot of unexpected energies. You could have a new relationship. You could have, like the card says, an emotional experience. Okay, I do feel like you're going to be quite busy with your social life as well this month, Aquarius. So go to those events. There could be some like networking events and things like that. Let's look at your future energy for my Aquarius babies. The 5 of Wands. Okay. So as you are elevating, as you are leveling up, Aquarius, I do feel like whatever it is, like especially for those of you who are self-employed, you could be facing quite a bit of competition here, but I don't really see that being like a big deal or like a little bit of like opposition energy showing up. Okay. Again, like the card says, opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. So some people are saying you're overly ambitious. Aquarius, don't listen to them. You may, again, feel at odds with the people around you because you are jumping into a new timeline. You are leveling up, and these people are not comfortable with that, Aquarius. And there could be like quite a bit of conflict around you in this next month. Yeah. Don't let this ruin your happiness. I just wanted to clarify it. Don't let this ruin your happiness. Look, you guys are quite literally shifting timelines here. The world, the wheel of fortune. And there's people going to be trying to pull you back into your old timeline because, again, that's like they cannot fathom the fact that you are growing and leveling up, because then that would force them to need to look at themselves and ask themselves, well, why am I not leveling up? Well, that's because you're not as ambitious as Aquarius, clearly. Your biggest challenge, we have the Hermit. So you guys have the tendency to be very isolated this month, okay? Again, like we saw that in the Nine of Pentacles energy, you know, cherishing your time alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone, Aquarius. It's just like solitude is healthy, but when it gets to the point of isolation, it can sometimes be a little unhealthy, okay? So go to those social events that you are being invited to, because you are being invited out here. I'm just seeing that you're not really wanting to go, all right? Again, some of you guys are... I'm overusing the word again. Oh my God, I keep doing that. I'm like, there's a new freaking word every week that I keep saying too much. I'm like, just, you don't notice it as much how you talk until you make videos of yourself. Then you start to really notice things that you do, things that your face does, things that you say, how you say it. Oh gosh, it's so crazy, Aquarius. Anyway, the card says, find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So yeah, some of you guys here are in this solitude energy because you are, you know, you're leveling up in the physical material world, but you're also leveling up in the spiritual world here, Aquarius. So overall, we have a pretty good reading. Nothing like too crazy happening, but definitely some good energy showing up. Oh, yes, you are elevating in the spiritual world. Damn. In your opportunity position, we have the Hanged Man, which in this deck is called the Awakening card. So some of you guys are going through another spiritual awakening. Oh boy, Aquarius. When does it end, right? When does it end? You have an opportunity to change your perspective here, to change your perception surrounding life. And I feel like with these changes and when you level up, like, naturally you do change your perception, you do change your perspective. And sometimes like the perspective shift comes before we level up, right? Sometimes the level up comes because we've changed our perspective on something. So yes, Aquarius, the card says change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your new uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So although there is a lot happening for you this month, you are going to have a temporary pause at some point in the month for you to sort of rest, okay? To rest. Use that time wisely here. All right. One more card for Aquarius. It's nothing too crazy happening this month, Aquarius, but it's a lot of good positive news here for you. Sometimes it's better that way, right? Sometimes it's better that way. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, you guys are going through an awakening. I feel like this is going to be more in the later part of the month here, okay? We have the Unity card here. This is the Hierophant. So leveling up in the physical world, and yes, leveling up in your spiritual world here, okay? Some of you guys are becoming a mentor. Some of you guys maybe have had a mentor in your life, or have like, just like, I'm seeing like there's a lot of wisdom here that you have to share. Okay. And some of you guys are going to be influencing other people in some way. Others are going to be looking up to you, Aquarius. These three cards, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, and the Hierophant, are all very spiritual cards here. So what's interesting is we have the Hermit, which is like you going within, doing the inner work, then you coming out of that inner work from having this awakening, and then you integrating what you learned and using it to influence others or be a mentor to others. So you start almost from like needing a mentor to having this awakening to becoming the mentor. So again, leveling up, like major level ups here, Aquarius. The card says do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. So you remember when I said you guys are going to be letting go of certain friends here? I feel like you're finding a new tribe this month as well, Aquarius. So that's what we have for your general part of the reading. Like I said, we have Pisces, Virgo, and Taurus energy here. Let's get you some oracle cards. For my Aquas, what do they need to know for November? Lighten up. So some of you guys are taking things a little too seriously. There's nothing wrong with being serious, but again, there is this kind of energy nudging you to have a little fun, to go out, Aquarius, to socialize. Career and finance oracle for my Aquarius collective. fast changes. Okay, that's reflecting that 8 of Wands energy. You'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Go with the flow. Okay, and then we have, oh, you got 2. If you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it's a sign that you're being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. And an angel number for my Aquarius collective. We just moving to the next level everywhere in life, Aquarius. All right, so we're angel number for my Aquarius collective. Angel number for my Aquarius collective. We have 1551. Hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit, Aquarius. Alrighty, let's look into your love life. All right, so for my Aquarius collective, what is their overall energy in love, please, for November 2025? Aquarius's overall energy in love. We have the King of Swords here. I feel like you're in a pretty good state of mind. I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are starting off the month single. Again, we got a lot of this like solitude, isolation, single energy here, Aquarius. So we're going to see if there's anyone in your energy. However, this King of Swords is telling me that you are pretty well mentally and emotionally balanced this month, which means you probably don't have anyone in your life stressing you out, Aquarius. Let's see. If you do, they could be an air sign. What's Aquarius dealing with this month in love? What is Aquarius dealing with this month in love? 2 of Wands, okay? So I feel like you guys could be reflecting on your relationship goals as well. We have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So we did see in your general reading that something new could be coming in, okay? I have Gemini energy here. So we did see a lot of air with the King of Swords being your first card out. I do feel like you could be going out on like a first date. I just feel like, you know, you're more in the energy of like observing the situation. You may not necessarily be like dealing with anyone in particular this month, Aquarius, but I do see somebody kind of new showing up for you here, especially with that Fool card. What's the overall energy between you and the new person? Page of Swords. You may meet someone online, Aquarius. You might meet someone online. I feel like, yeah, again, with the overall energy between you being the Page of Swords, this is like you and someone getting to know each other. You and somebody like learning who the other person is, okay? Again, I do feel like with that King of Swords, you're almost like evaluating like what you need versus what you want in relationships. At this point, it feels like, to me, it feels like you're not even sure if you want to date anyone. However, you're not like totally opposed to this new energy showing up in your life. So I do feel like you're giving it a chance. You're just kind of like in observation mode here with the 2 of Wands. And yeah, just really getting to know someone. For some of you guys, I feel like, you know, if you've met this person like online, there's definitely a few weeks where you guys are just getting to know each other online and not in person yet. So let's see. How do you see this new person? The Hermit. They're also kind of a loner like you, Aquarius. You found another introvert. Okay, beautiful. So you found someone else who likes to be alone. Is this why it's taking you guys so long to meet each other? you and somebody both kind of need their space. We have Virgo energy showing up here. Definitely Mercury influence energy. And that's funny because we are going into the Mercury retrograde on the 9th of November for the majority of the month. I think it ends on the 29th. But yeah, so you definitely see this person as an option. For some of you guys, you have a bit of a roster here. Again, I don't feel like you're taking anyone too seriously right now, but there is like one particular person who seems to be sparking your interest a little bit more. And Aquarius, the funny thing is, this person is not like begging for your attention or like desperate for your attention. And I think that's what kind of draws you into them. How do they see you? This new person, how do they see Aquarius? Knight of Coins. They see you as being very cautious, okay? So yeah, this is a new connection that could be coming in, Aquarius, but I feel like it's moving very slowly. I wouldn't say it's stagnant. Stagnancy does come with the Knight of Coins, but I don't see them seeing you as stagnant. You are anything but stagnant, Aquarius. However, I do feel like they see you as someone who's being cautious, being wise. And again, with you showing up as that King of Swords energy, I definitely feel like you are balancing out this mental and emotional considerations. And then again, with that 2 of Wands, just sort of observing the situation, going with the flow. You know, with the Fool energy, it's really like taking things one day at a time, not really anticipating too much, not thinking too far ahead, right? The Fool is like jumping off a cliff. He doesn't know what's below him. He doesn't know where he's going to land. He's just sort of taking that leap of faith, taking that risk, and kind of just seeing, you know, seeing where things go. So I feel like there's a very casual relationship coming in where you're just seeing where it goes. Okay. Maybe it leads to commitment. Maybe it doesn't. You're going to be fine either way. All right. What are your feelings for this person, this new person throughout the month? Okay, so I see equal reciprocity here. I definitely feel like you two are, you know, giving and receiving the right amount of attention here. You like this person's attention, which is telling me, Aquarius, they're not overdoing it, okay? Because as an Aquarius myself, I know when people want too much of my attention, it pushes me away, right? We tend to be like that. We really do value our alone time and value our space. And when people want and expect too much of us, we're like, no, you can do that somewhere else, but you can't do that here. Okay, no one's going to be harassing me on my own phone, all right? So yeah, I do feel like, you know, you actually quite enjoy this person's attention, Aquarius. It seems to be a good balance here. This is Libra energy as well. So yeah, we do have a strong air sign energy showing up here for you. So that could be why you and this person seem so compatible, is because you're both air. So you both kind of have that same understanding of like the fact that you're living in your mind. You definitely are interested in this person. So we'll see where this goes, Aquarius. How do they feel? They have very high hopes for this. Okay, they do. They have very high hopes, Aquarius. Okay, this is cute. Again, your whole reading this month is like nothing too crazy, but you know, sometimes that's actually a really good thing when things are not too crazy or too intense, you know. Again, you are making a lot of progress in the work part of your reading. So, you know, your love life is nothing crazy right now, but I definitely see you getting to know someone new and, you know, essentially just seeing where things go. All right. Tell me more about the Hermit. Tell me more about this person. Strength. We have Leo energy showing up here. Someone could have red hair. Okay. Or there's something about their hair, Aquarius. Or there's something about their strength. And maybe this person works out. They're athletic. They go to the gym. They do seem to be quite strong here. There's something about them that you're really admiring. Their bravery, their strength, their courage. Okay. Despite the fact that so this person is like very strong-willed, but they're very humble. Okay. Like I feel like they don't show off. Like they could kick anyone's ass on the street, but they don't walk around looking for a fight. You know what I mean? And I think that's what you like about them. They have like a humble strength about them. Okay. Let's see what their intention is towards you. King of Coins. Damn, this person's serious, Aquarius. They seem pretty damn serious about you. We have the King of Cups showing up as well on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like, again, you're both kind of like, yeah, let's just see where it goes. But this person is dating with intention. So once they kind of make up their mind about you, they are going to bring up commitment, okay? Their future actions towards Aquarius. And this person is someone who's loyal, Aquarius. This is someone who likes to take care of the person that they're with. Yeah, you're getting an offer coming in. So again, I feel like you guys are essentially just like talking to someone, getting to know someone, learning about someone. But there is a date. Eventually you're going on that date. That's why that 2 wands came up, because there is something being planned out here, Aquarius. So there is an energy of something being planned. All right. And I do feel like you're going to be celebrating as well. So let's see what the outcome is. Oh, Aquarius could be starting a new relationship this month. Beautiful. What is the outcome here, please, for my Aquas? Three of Cups. Okay, beautiful. So I know you guys know the Three of Cups can sometimes represent third party, but I don't see anything else indicating that in this reading. So the Three of Cups is showing up to me as you and someone like celebrating something. Okay, I don't know what you're celebrating, but you are celebrating something. The Sun card wanted to come out as well. So I do feel like this is a very positive beginning. You do have a very happy relationship coming in, but you know, we're just looking in the month ahead. So we will see where it goes. We'll pick back up on this, Aquarius, in the next month, hopefully. But that's what I have. We got Leo, strong Leo energy here. And we have Gemini and Virgo. So let's do the other sign, and then we will do the hidden truth. Okay, so if you are dealing with an Aries, the Aries, they hold you in very high regard here, okay? They want to invest in you. They want to invest in the connection. The Taurus wants to create stability with you, but they do have other options, okay? I don't know if I would trust what this Taurus says, because it's like they want to be with you, but they also have wandering eyes. The Gemini, is a little bit withdrawn in this this month, but you are gonna, like, they're gonna tell you why. I feel like they're kind of pulling back to maintain balance within the relationship or within their own life. The Cancer is fallen for you. I mean, you're living rent free in this person's head. There could be some conflict between you and a Cancer, but I see you guys resolving that. The Leo wants to move past whatever is weighing the relationship down. The Virgo is very into you. Very into you. They may do something or say something quite impulsive that you think is childish, okay? The Libra is doing you dirty, okay? I see the Libra betraying you in some way, but they're not even sorry about it. They just feel like they're entitled to whatever this is that they did. The Scorpio's avoiding you. They're avoiding you and they're breadcrumbing you. The Sagittarius is falling very hard for you. The Capricorn's a player. They're talking to other people. The Aquarius is retreating for a while. They're putting effort into other things. And there's a Pisces here who is madly in love with you. They see you as their ultimate happiness and wish fulfillment. Hidden truth for my Aquas. If you are dealing with an Aries, what does Aries want to say that they can't say? They left you before you could leave them. They trusted you, so clearly they think you've done something to betray their trust. The Taurus has trouble with intimacy, feels let down by you. The Gemini feels heartbroken by you, doesn't know why this happened. The Cancer knows they crossed the line with you. Their life is not as together as it seems. The Leo, it was their fault, but they blamed you. It's time for them to heal now. The Virgo knows they were a distraction from your pain, wants to make amends. The Libra is waiting patiently, saved your texts and messages. The Scorpio has too much to lose. They're in a committed relationship. The Sagittarius hid who they really are from you, hopes you can forgive them one day. The Capricorn is aroused by your intellect and very attracted to you. The Aquarius feels like you guys don't share the same values. They want you so badly, though. And the Pisces cannot get enough of you, and they admire you. Alrighty, my love. So that's what I have for you. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the messages today. Thank you to everybody who interacts with the video, likes the video, comments on the video. I really appreciate it. It is a free and easy way to support us content creators. So thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.